everybody, this is Chase from Burnout Inc. And if there's one thing I remember the most from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy line, especially the ones from the 80s and early 90s, was not only were there a bunch of different versions of the Ninja Turtles, whether they're dressed up like football players, pro wrestlers, spacemen, whatever you can think of, there's a turtle version of it somewhere. I even saw one where Raphael was a freaking magician and he had a bunny pop out of a hat. How that helps them defeat the Shredder, I have no idea, but you know what? It was cool. The next thing I think about was all the vehicles they had and how totally awesome they were. Some were lame, but majority of them, they were really, really cool. And this one is no exception. It looks pretty badass. This is the Rippin Rider, and as you can see, Donatello is the one posed on it, so he's going to be the one riding it today. Alright, so here's the package. Nothing too special. Same thing on the front. On the back it gives you a brief description of the motorcycle, how to fire the missiles. It's a finger flick system, the same thing that you would see in the Lego stuff. And if you watched my Lego Deadpool helicopter thingy review, it's kind of the same thing as that. You just flick them with your finger. On the bottom here, it's got a nice picture of the sewer spinning skateboard with stunt ramp. So there is the bike outside of its package. It's kind of tied down there. You get a nice little instruction manual here, because God knows you could probably kill yourself with those missiles. You do kind of have to assemble the lights, the missile launcher, and what looks like the pedals for the bike. And, you know, kudos to the people that have to draw this stuff. They do a good job. And there's all the pieces up there, nicely taped down. And there's a sticker in there. Probably goes right there. So I won't bore you with this. I'll go ahead and assemble it and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, there is the motorcycle, sans turtle riding on it. These pieces here, like I said, the pedals, you did have to snap them on. Same thing with the lights, but they are adjustable, which is kind of cool. So if you're playing with it or posing, you could pretend that, you know, that Donatello can control the lights with, I don't know, the clutch or something. Don't know why I even said that, but oh well, who cares. Same thing with the missile launcher. You can pose it whichever way you want to, so you can shoot it in all directions. And I just like the missile and it went into the box. Didn't know I had skills like that. It's just a very basic kind of one tone on each piece paint job, which isn't too bad, but you know, it could have used a little bit more customization, just, you know, a little more detail work. But hey, this was only $11, so you get what you paid for, and what you get is pretty good. Getting a nice little sound from the front wheel, and the back wheel is surprisingly quiet. Yeah, I definitely want to do a custom paint job on here, make it look more real, make it look like it's been used. This was a sticker that he stuck on right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Certainly doesn't look how it's supposed to on the box. This more or less looks like something you'd see in Tron, which, you know, hey, that's cool. I dig it. It's got some nice little stickers on there for the gauges. That's where the gas goes. And let's get a shot of Donnie on there. Ah, come on, Donnie. Just let me ride the damn thing for a little bit, will ya? Raph, look over there. Whose picture is that on the box? Okay, I get it. It's your picture, it's your bike, but... Right, so that makes it my bike. And that means, no, you can't ride it. Did you look at the Ninja Turtle pamphlet? You have a bike. In fact, you have one that looks like the freaking Batpod. So no, you cannot ride my plain, boring, flick missile motorcycle. Do you got that? Ugh, forget it. I was just a distraction anyway. Once again, I have to put up with Raphael's mood swings. I wonder what he meant when he said distractions. I guess he could have been talking about the distractions we all face in life. Procrastination is a serious problem that plagues everybody from a day-to-day basis. On one hand, we have a goal, we set out to do it, we talk about it, and it never happens. And then on the other hand, there's other things that we'd rather be doing, so we stop worrying about the goal that we want to set up for ourselves and we go and we do this thing. Goal A is so much more important, and we know we should do it, and yet we don't. We just focus on the thing that's going to make us happy right now, instead of focusing on what's really important. Hey, Johnny, I'm taking your bike. What is the point of life? What's the point of it all? That's nice, dude. See ya. Oh, god damn it! Oh, here's Michelangelo on the Rippin Rider, and, it's pretty much in perfect scale with all the turtles. I think from the picture it showed, Donatello's feet, or one of the taller turtles like Raph and Leo, theirs would actually kind of meet the foot pedal here, where Mikey's just a little bit smaller, so his feet can't really reach it. But you kind of get the general idea from it. And, well, that one's almost reaching. Yeah. He doesn't want to go down any farther, and I'm really pushing. Oh, well, there we go. So, you do get to see one Ninja Turtle on here, just not the one you expected. Alright guys, so this was Chase from Burnout Inc. And I'm going to definitely recommend the Rippin Rider. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's a really cool looking bike. It's a really cool looking bike. It's got some cheap accessories, but you know what? They're good for how much you pay for them. Could use a little bit better paint apps, but hey, that's what customizing's for. So I'm going to say definitely buy it. You will not be disappointed. I would recommend just getting at least, 2 or 3 of them. If not, get 4. Get one for each turtle. Paint it to match them and put some custom stickers on it. I'm definitely going to. So I will see you again next time.